why is it this always looks a mess until you get everything on and everything comes together and it all looks amazing. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be creating this absolutely stunning blue icy eye look. So if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and come along and join my little family. And if you are already subscribed, then make sure that notification bell switched on just so you're notified of whenever I upload a video. Why not give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comments box down below. And now we can get into how I created this look. So guys, just before we get into doing the tutorial of this eye look, I just want to let you know I have already soaped my brows. So I've used this little bar of soap with the spoolie and the all-nighter setting spray sprayed onto it just to get the shape of the brow that I want, and I'll go ahead and fill them in later on. And I've also primed the lids and carved the brows out with the PLouise base. This is in the shade Rumored number 2. I really like this for an eyeshadow base. It is a really good base. So today we're going to be using the James Charles Morphe palette just because this has got the most beautiful blues in. I'm going to start with this cola shade and I'm going to pack that onto the lid. I'm going to be using this really little brush. It's the Luxie 141 mini round brush, and see how I'm almost patting it on rather than like blending it. I'm just packing this on. Such a pigmented palette, this palette. Don't have to be neat about this part, to be honest, because you're going to blend other shades out on top, and a lot of this gets eaten away when you cut the crease. So now that's done, I'm going to be going in with this slightly fluffier brush. This is the Luxie 121 mini tapered brush. I'm going to be going into this shade here, which is called Brother. Just you want a very light hand here. I'm just going to go in between where I've laid that blue. So you're placing, you can see there, some of the fresh colour down onto the skin where the rest is getting blended into where you've already placed that blue. And I'm just very little circular motions. And I'm just taking little circular motions, blend this out. I'm then going to go into another blue with the same brush. I'm going to be going into the shade Playground, which is this really pretty bright blue. So I'm just going to go again in between the two. As you can see there, I've just placed a little bit above just to show you, and do the same circular motions. Then I'm going to be taking my Essence Electric Vibes liner. This is in the shade number 4 Paradise, and I'm going to put this into the waterline. So I'm going to go back to this little mini tapered brush, and I'm going to go back into the Brother shade and run this along the waterline also, just where I've placed down that liner. Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in Halo. I don't have the white PLouise base, which makes things really pop. I have ordered it. Just going to coat this brush and then we're going to cut the crease. Just pop a little bit of that product down and look up, and it'll just guide you, the concealer, sorry, too. Then I want to go back in with that fluffy brush that I was just talking about. Go into Cola shade, and I'm going to just soften up the edges of this. I'm just going to pack that on to that edge. Then I want to go in with a more like packing brush. This is the Soul Beauty Shadow Applicator brush in EO6. I'm going to spritz this with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm going to go into the Acapella shade in this palette, which is this really pretty like shimmery blue. I'm then going to go in with a Pixi Fairy Light. This is in the shade Lagoon. This is the most stunning like turquoisey blue, but it sits so pretty on top of this look, and I'm just going to run this over that. These are very, very similar to the Stila liquid metals or something. They're like a real good dupe. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of liquid liner. I'm going to be using my Eyeko one today, the skinny liquid just black eyeliner. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara. I'm just going to use the Benefit They're Real mascara just to coat my lashes before we put on lashes. Today I'm going to use some Tatti lashes. I'm actually using these badass ones. They're so cool. They're super, super pretty as well. They are foaming. So I've already applied lash glue. I just used some duo lash glue. I like to stick them obviously as close to the lash line as I can. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of highlighter now that's dried down. I'm going to be using the Pixi Rachh Loves collab palette. This is the Layers highlighting palette. I'm going to be going in with that really pretty shade here. This one's called Tea. I'm just going to take a little bit of All Nighter setting spray, and I'm going to do this on the inner corner and on the brow bone. So I'm going to be going in with the Revolution Conceal and Define foundation, and I'm just going to be using my Real Techniques sponge to do this. I have already primed the face with the Mimi Perfecting Radiance primer. I did forget to mention that. It's a really nice primer. So I'm literally just going to pop off camera, guys, and just continue to blend this foundation. Now that's done, I'm going to go in with some concealer. I'm actually going to be using an oldie but goodie. This is my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. This is my ultimate all-time favourite concealer. I've got it in the shade Fair. It's so cheap and it's so amazing. So now I'm going to go in with some powder, and then we're going to bronze this baby up, because as you can tell I need a good bronzing. I always end up with foundation or concealer on my lips. So today I'm going to be using the Lord & Berry pressed powder in Ivory, and this is quite nice because it has a slight shimmer to it, so it makes your skin look nice. Now I'm going to move on to some bronzer, because she needs some bronzing. This girl needs some bronzing. I'm going to be using my MAC on a large powder brush. Now I don't need a lot of this because obviously I'm not very tanned at the moment, so we don't want to overdo it. So I'll just take a little bit on there and tap that off, and then I'll start with the cheeks. I do love these MAC bronzers. I think they bronze out really well, like they bronze the face really well. I do sometimes think they run a little bit orange though, so you do have to be careful with them. Right guys, I'm going to go in with some blush. I'm going to be going in with Benefit California today. Love this blusher, and I feel like we could do with a little bit of a nice pink moment. I'm going in with the Rachh Loves Pixi palette now. I'm going to go in with Tea. And I'm going to go back into the Pixi Rachh Loves palette, into that lighter shade Clutch. I'm going to grab some of that, and I'm going to place this inside of that highlight I've already laid down to really make it pop. Right guys, we need some brows, so let's zoom you in and sort out this brow situation. I'm going to be going in with, I've already soap browed. I'm going to use my spoolie and my Delilah brow pencil, because I'm obsessed with this at the moment. It's amazing. I'm going to do this one on camera and do the other one off camera. So I've already got them sort of where I want them. I'm just going to brush that through a little bit, get rid of any foundation or anything that might got stuck in them. So I'm just going to go to the front of my brow really lightly and just follow that all the way to my tail. Little light strokes, voila. And I'm just going to brush this through, just again, just little like strokes, just to create some sort of shape. Don't want it to look harsh, you want it to look more natural. I like to use the edge of the pencil sometimes as well, just because you get a more precise. And then we're coming back to the front of the brow and just doing little strokes, and then I'm going to flick this through the front of the brow. So I'm just going to go in now with my Benefit GimMe Brow and run this through where I've already done that pencil. It's just going to give me a little bit of extra definition, a little bit more filling in of those sparse areas. Then we're going to set these in place with the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I've got a Academy of Colour lip liner. You can't get hold of this anymore. This was actually out of a Morrison's lip kit, but it's stunning. This gorgeous Soap X Revolution cake lipstick perfectly. This is a gorgeous nude, and then we are going to gloss it up with the Girl Boss Gen Nude BareMinerals lip gloss. Right, last but not least, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the All Nighter setting spray. I'm just going to set this baby in place, and then I will go and get changed and catch up with you guys. So guys, this is the completed look. I am buzzing. I think it looks absolutely stunning, and I think the glossy lip just like makes the whole look even more amazing. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching this look. If there's any looks you want me to create, let me know down below and I can do tutorials on them for you. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and I shall see you next one. Mwah, thanks for watching.